Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Senator. Is it true that if we don't raise our debt ceiling, we're going to default as a nation on our obligation?
No, the short answer to your question is that's not true. Now, a default on our obligations occurs if the United States stops paying its creditors, if it stops paying those who hold U.S. instruments of debt, meaning U.S. bonds and notes and bills and so forth, the Treasury securities issued by the United States, guaranteed by the full faith and credit of the United States. Now, interestingly enough, the 14th Amendment prohibits us from defaulting on those. We have to pay them. And as long as there's enough money coming in the door to pay our creditors, then we will pay the creditors. And in fact, there's more than enough money coming through the door right now. So it is not the case that a failure to raise the debt ceiling automatically, necessarily, invariably results in a default on the national debt. It could, and I suppose it would, if the federal government simply stopped paying its creditors, if it stopped paying those obligations as they came due. But that's not going to happen, in part because we've got more than enough money coming through the door, not only to pay our creditors as those obligations become due, but also to pay the salaries of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, in order to pay our Social Security checks and so forth. So even though blowing past that date without doing something about it could cause problems, it is not accurate to say that failure to raise the debt ceiling automatically, necessarily would result in a default on our national debt.